In this video, let me show you how to draw the min and max lines. Now you've already done this. You've put the error bars on here, right? Plus or minus 0.3. And you've already added your line for the best fit line, right? So that's 1 over R. That's the slope of this, remember, is current divided by voltage, which is the reciprocal of resistance, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to stick a line through here that's the steepest line I can fit through all these points, okay? Now notice that these are pretty faint, but notice that there's an error bar there that I've got to hit. There's one here that I kind of have to hit, right? I'm just going to make these a little darker, okay? And what I want to do is I want to stick the steepest line I can through all of these points, okay? You don't have to darken them. I'm just darkening them for the video. So let's start this. Let's see, does that hit all the points? It doesn't. Do you see how it's missing the top of that error bar there? Okay. So I got to bring it down. Now I'm hitting that error bar right there. So I can make it like this steep, I think. I don't think I can make it any steeper. You see that? So the first thing to try is the top of this one and the bottom of that one right there. Okay? And see if you hit all the error bars. Notice I'm missing that guy right there. And I'm also missing this guy right here. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And now I'm catching that error bar. I'm still not catching this one there though, right? Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to make it as steep as you can, and you're going to realize that there's a couple error bars. Sometimes it's the first and the last. If you've got good linear points, it's the first and last points that'll fall out first. But here I've got these ones in the middle that are kind of falling out. But I think I'm hitting that one and that one. So I'm going to draw myself the steepest line I can. Now notice that the steepest line just hits that error bar and just hits that error bar. Those are sort of the limiting ones. Your points might line up a whole lot better than mine, in which case the steepest one is going to hit this guy and hit this guy. Okay, now let's try to find the least steep. And the first thing again to try is to hit this guy and hit that one there. And sometimes that works. Like I'm looking at them all, and does that work? I think it does. Right? I hit this one. I don't miss these error bars. I don't miss that one. I don't miss that one. I don't miss that. So it looks to me like I can do the top of this error bar to the bottom of that one. Okay? So again, the least steep line you can draw, the least steep line that you can draw that hits all the error bars. Okay, so this is my least steep line. I'm circling now, and my most steep line, notice I just barely hit that error bar and I barely hit this error bar. I could have brought that down a little bit. Okay? So that's what you want to do. You don't want to miss one of these error bars anywhere in this thing. And that's your maximum and minimum slope. Okay? And what we're going to do is in the next video, I'll show you how to find the slope of this line by just reading these points off, okay? Oops.